right, y'all. Let me refresh. I already know. I already know. All right, everyone. Hopefully we are all good to go. I think I saved you all's messages. Who do we have here? My first time seeing you. Hello. We've got Pamela Cohen in the house. Thank you so much for being here. We got 10 plus sounds in the house. Says here for a good meal. I hope I make a good meal. I'm really like tonight's going to be a little bit of a hodgepodge, but I'm so glad that you're here. He says, let's go class. We got Elux Boutique in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Allow me to introduce myself for anybody new here. Hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. Welcome to your struggle cooking class where I am not a professional chef. I am not a professional YouTuber. I am just a mom and a home cooker sharing my love of food on my health and wellness journey with you all. So, whatever brings you here, welcome to the happy, wholesome, family friendly side of YouTube. And happy Valentine's Day. If you celebrate, happy Valentine's Day. So I was thinking about what to make, and I was told something may be delivered during our stream. I don't know. And I don't know what it is. So you all will see it with me. But while everybody is out and about trying to get seated at their favorite restaurants, I've been saving this low-calorie chocolate cake recipe that I wanted to try. Here is the disclaimer. This is a refrigerator cake like my applesauce cake. So this cake will not be ready in this stream, but we will prep it together and then we'll let it set. It's supposed to sit for like 2 to 4 hours, and y'all know I do everything live. So that means tomorrow we'll take it out and cut it up. I also was thinking, since 10 plus sounds is here for a meal, I was also thinking of making some burritos out of the 7-layer dip. And then also I have a soda stream canister I was going to put together and make a beverage. So you all, sit back and relax. We have a good time here. I'm a little cold, so I think I'll make some hot tea and then I will show you all the recipe. I did put it in the description. This is supposed to be a 13-calorie cake. Doesn't that sound good? And as always, sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. So I'm going to make some, what do you all think? Chamomile tea or green tea? I'll let you all choose, and we'll get our video out and watch what we're making today. All right, so let's see if our overhead is working. You all can decide. All right, let me know if anybody has a preference. We've got green tea, our celestial seasonings, and then we've got this chamomile, vanilla, and honey. So let me know what you all have a taste for. And then we will see our video, see if we can find this reel. Oh God, please don't tell me it died. I never charge this thing. Oh. All right. So we'll see if we can get that up, and then let's make some tea. I'll clean the counters, wash my hands, and yeah, I'm just trying to think what we can do. I might be able to unplug it and use this cable. If that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. All right, so let's clean the counters and clean our hands. All my life I had to wipe. All right, so let's get some therapeutic cleaning in. All right, clean hands. All All right, I'm not seeing any preferences, so we'll go with the green tea. We'll make another one just like we did last time. We'll put some lemon in there, some pineapple syrup, and just have something warm to sip on. Hopefully you're staying warm with tea or with someone that you're celebrating with. So I'll show you all how I'm going to make a little tea. Make a little tea, make a little tea. Oh. Get our ingredients together. Let me see if I have, I'll put some lemon in there. Yeah, let's put some lemon in there. And let me get my hopefully I don't mess it up. I need to take the power out. Sorry. Y'all, I didn't charge it. Okay, I'm at 1%. Look at that, bad Maggie. 1%. All right, let's make some tea and then I'll show you all the cake that we're making. Have I ever made this before? No. Has that ever stopped me? No. So we're going to try and do it together. All right, so of course my Keurig is out of water, so let me put some water in there. All right, so we're going to put a few drops in here. These are the Alkazone potassium drops. You all know I have a discount code for you. It is Maggie, M-A-G-G-I-E, gets you 15% off and free shipping. So they're colorless, tasteless, and odorless. We have pH drops, potassium drops. You all can check it out. So we're going to use the green tea, and I'm just going to put this whole half lemon in there. A good way to get more than one use out of your lemon, once you squeeze it and you get the juice out of there. I know I can pop the seeds out, but what I'll do so as not to waste, because groceries are expensive. This has a lot of seeds. I'll just put the whole thing into a glass and then just continue to brew tea or sip water on it like all day and just get that lemon flavor so you can get multiple uses out of your produce. And then since I'm sugar-free, I'm going to use my pineapple skinny syrups. So this is my calorie-free, sugar-free syrup. So we're going to do like a lemon pineapple green tea. Oh my goodness, y'all. I wasn't even looking at the chat. I am so sorry. Let me make this tea. We got a stream sponsor already. Real Bravado, you are too kind. Y'all know stream sponsors come to the front of the class. I'm like, why is it quiet tonight? I thought everybody was having their Valentine. Let me take attendance. But y'all know stream sponsors come to the head of the class. So let's go ahead and make this. Am I struggle streaming? Oh, struggle streaming already? Yeah, because I didn't charge it. So let's put some syrup in there. I don't know, green tea. Okay, Pamela. Y'all, I missed it. See? I wouldn't even look at the chat. That's my problem. I just come in here and start doing what I want to do. All right, so we're going to brew this in the Keurig, the green tea over the lemon, over the pineapple syrup. So we'll have a lemon pineapple green tea with potassium drops, okay? All right, so we're going to let that brew. Let me get Real Bravado Network on the board, and I have to thank you, Real Bravado. Well, I don't know if it's public, but you've been very generous with me. You know what I'm talking about. If you would like for me to share, I will. If you would like for me to keep it private, I will. But I appreciate you so much. Thank you for contributing to the Food Out Fund. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at this. Y'all are coming in hot. Hot. Okay. We have Real Bravado Network saying, just showing some support before I do my stream. Yes, sir. So I'm coming there right after this. He says, wait, is that chocolate cake? Don't let me take you off your stream. Happy Valentine's Day. All right. Stream sponsors go up on the Struggle Stream whiteboard. Y'all know. Real Bravado loves it up here. All right. So we'll take a sip of this. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You all know I am planning to go across the pond. I have a very big collab scheduled in London with a very big YouTuber. Oh, it smells so good. And thank you. We got Soul Sartorial. First time, not first time, been a minute seeing you here. Thank you. All right, so let me shout you out. Thank you so much, Real Bravado. And the stream sponsor is the person who gives the biggest Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Facebook stars, Instagram gifts. And now we have a new thing, you all. You can buy me a coffee if you want to sponsor the stream. You can scan the QR code and go to buy me a coffee. And we have different levels there. I appreciate it all. You are always welcome to come here and watch, like, share, subscribe, chat, comment. All of that is absolutely free and it helps the channel to grow. But when you go above and beyond like that, I am so grateful. All right, let's see what else we have. We have Pamela in the house. Pamela is sending me a super sticker, and it's a little lemon taking off the spectacles. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, sweetheart. And it's your first time, at least my first time seeing you here, so welcome. We got Miss Strong in the house saying happy Valentine's Day, bringing me some hearts. I love it. Happy Valentine's Day, you all. I hope you all are feeling loved and appreciated from me to you. Happy Valentine's Day. We got Veggie in the house, one of my day one scholars saying like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I have 3 channels. This is my cooking channel. I'm here for you all every day, a little later today, but got some big stuff coming and I'm just trying to get everything in the works. We got Lauren in the house. Lauren, my neighbor, is here. Hello, Lauren. Thank you so much for being here. She says hello. We got Veggie again saying greetings and hey, Maggie. Hello, hello. We have Linda with the love notes here. Thank you so much for being here. Red Bunny is here to remind me I'm struggle streaming. Yeah, y'all, this is just me at home. Welcome to my kitchen. This is not a professional cooking studio, nor is it a kitchen studio. So if I disassemble all this stuff and I don't charge it, then it goes to 0. And then I'm looking jankier than usual. And it's already janky, so forgive me for that. 10 Plus Ounces has some of that alkaline water. Absolutely. You all know him and you love him. 10 Plus Sounds has a YouTube channel. Please check him out. He is I will always claim him as my graphic designer, even though everybody else is scooping him up. So please check him out. He makes the artwork for Maggie, the substitute teacher. You all know it and you love it. I just put this together. Happy Meals. Like Maggie, Happy Meals. He has done the Wives Club artwork, my 3rd channel. He has done the Elegance Club, all the stuff that we do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so, so much. Please check him out. Also, before I forget, Real Bravado Network also has a YouTube channel, and I hope I'm not keeping you from streaming tonight, sir. He also has a YouTube channel, part of the Lead Attorney Mastermind. He talks about relationships in the community and has those conversations, and so we appreciate him so much. Please check him out and support, as well as Miss Strong. She also has a YouTube channel. She cooks. She also has her own fitness and health and wellness journey, and I did a consult with her. So thank you so much. We got UFO Kamikaze in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Good evening to you, sir. All right, 10 Plus Sounds is coming through with the fire. Pamela wants a green tea. Let's take a sip of your tea, Pamela. Ooh, it feels so good in my hands. Hands are cold. It's hot. It feels good. Feels good. If it really feels good to you, baby, let me hear you say. Actually, I can help it. I just don't want to. Needs a little bit more sweet. I can fix that. We got Jürgen coming through from Germany. Probably has a plate tucked up his sleeve. He says, good morning. Good morning to you, sir. It's a little bit later for me. It is evening time here, but you know what? We are still going to do it. Maggie, the substitute teacher, is worldwide. So I appreciate you coming through. Pamela, Miss Strong. All right, I think I got everybody. Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. So again, if you want to be counted present, feel free to shout yourself out. If you would like to watch from the clouds, you're most welcome here. All right. Red Bunny Classic says, I'm a professional. That's professional cooking I'm doing. Yeah, y'all tell me all the time, I would pay $12 for that plate. So we're going to make a chocolate cake tonight. And like I said, it's not going to be done tonight, but my applesauce cake is done. If you all want, I can make a little piece of that for you. But y'all know I'm sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. All right. So yeah, I think that's everything. All right, so let's sweeten this tea just a little bit more. Let's put a little bit more of the skinny syrups in here. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. And since it's 0 calories and 0 sugar, for me, it's guilt-free. You can get these at TJ Maxx, not Whole Foods, Marshall's, Ross, Tuesday Morning, any of those stores that have the gourmet food towards the back. And I do have a discount code for you all if you want to go to skinnysyrups.com. Take a look at my cheat sheet in the description, and I think you get $8 off a $25 order, which is good, which is really, really good. Beverages and condiments are a huge culprit for extra calories, so this is one of the ways that I stay sugar-free. Let's stir it up. Make sure remember our etiquette classes, a proper stir is just 12 to 6 o'clock, not clanging it down in the glass. And I need to make sure I practice my etiquette. I'm going to do a proper tea when I go to London, and it's actually not proper to taste on the spoon. But I did it anyway, and it's so good. All right, just had to stir it up a little bit. Oh, so good. All right, y'all. So let's take a look at this recipe, and then we're going to make this cake and see how we like it. And I'm looking at my zoodles in there. Don't forget, we have a cook along tomorrow, Cooking with Aisha. She is on Facebook. And I will be making a sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free shrimp and chicken Alfredo. All right, so let me just clean up and wipe, and we'll see if we can pull up this video. And I did put the link in the description for you. All right. All right, class. I know we got some chocolate lovers in the house. Veggie with the hearts. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. Oh, wow, not bad. We're up to 12%. Go, Maggie. So janky. All right, let's see. Make sure y'all can. Kids might be watching. All right. Let's see. Let me bring the brightness down so I don't blind you. All right. So I have folders on all my social media. I get inspiration from everywhere. And what I like to do is if I see a recipe that I love, I'm like, ooh, that looks so good, but I can't have that, and I can't have that, and I can't have that. So this is where we experiment with our substitutes. That's why I'm your substitute teacher. I cook with sugar substitutes, dairy substitutes, and gluten substitutes. All right. Here it is. So there's no sound here. This is just one of those that plays with music. So we are going to try and do this together. So she starts with a half cup of, well, let me see if I can show you all first. One moment. And we'll do it in real time. So the ingredients, well, first of all, let me always give credit. Did I click on something? Here it is. All right, so this is from my little cookbook. There we go. It's a little bit different. So you all can see this is, where is it? My Little Cookbook is the recipe creator. And you can see here the ingredients. Watch out for my cables. So all we need is low-fat almond milk, cocoa powder, vanilla, sugar-free sugar, and agar. And I didn't know what that was. It's gelatin. So I have that. We're going to use it for the first time. All right. So the first thing she has is low-fat almond milk, or if you can have dairy, you can do skim milk. So let me get our almond milk out. Let me make sure y'all can see. All right. So we have this right here. This is just Walmart almond milk, and I always get unsweetened. Just be careful with some of the plant-based milks that if you're interested in being sugar-free, look for the ones that say unsweetened, then we can add our sugar-free sugars to them. A lot of the vanilla and chocolate flavored milks have extra sugar. So if that's important to you, then look for unsweetened and then just add your own. Veggie has a question. Absolutely. Veggie is asking, have I ever made dairy-free ice cream? Yes, we have made ice cream a couple times, and I think we used coconut cream and coconut milk, and it was very good. If y'all remember, I was shaking with the boys. We did one like that. I like that one better than the one that had to go into the fridge because it got like hard, like rock solid. But yes, you absolutely can do that. All right, so how much do we need? A half cup of low-fat or almond milk, all right? All right, I'll put my apron on just because it's Valentine's Day. Let me give you all a little bit of love, a little bit of pink. I gotta wash the other ones, but the pink one is clean, so I'll put that on for you. All right. So we do have aprons in the Zazzle store. You can check them out. Link is in the description. They are about $20. You can customize them for free. I'm gonna make a version that says Team Greedy, because y'all know I'm not the only one greedy. So yes, and they have different lengths and adjustable and all that good stuff. Oh, Sinji says, I gotta get ready for a 7-inch snowstorm. You're out there in Colorado where y'all have real snow. Yes, sir, please be safe. Y'all can catch me later, watch live, watch the replay. Absolutely. So we have, and you be safe. Absolutely. Get your, what do y'all have to do? Y'all know here in the South, I'm in Atlanta, if they even say there's gonna be snow, we're getting bread and milk and all that stuff. But yes, please be safe. All right, so a half cup of milk, and it looks like this is just like a little ramekin bowl. So let me get a bowl and we'll put it in. Oh, veggie, that's a great question. I haven't done that in a while. So for veggie, really one of my day ones. What I used to do, you all, because this is really me cooking at home, I would actually pull up a chair and I would eat what I made, and then you all could ask me questions. We haven't done that in a while. I just feel so rude, like eating in front of you and I'm not serving you. But yeah, I can pull up a chair and we can chat tonight. I got time. I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. All right, let's get a bowl for this milk. Little nesting bowls came with the tasty cookware. All right, so half a cup. Let's do it together, shall we? But you all can always ask me questions while I'm cooking. I will answer them as best I can. But yeah, happy to sit down with y'all. All right, so half a cup. So we've got our half cup measure. There we go. Y'all see my little phone up there? It's so professional. All right. So let's go in with a half a cup. Just put that in this bowl. All right, then what are they gonna do? No, so we just did that. Perfect. Looks the same. All right, now what? unsweetened cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons. So let me go get the cocoa powder. Cocoa powder is, think of hot chocolate without the sweetener, which is great if you want to make chocolate milk. If you want to make a lot of chocolate desserts, you can add your sugar-free sugar, but still get the chocolate experience. Veggie says, do I remember the name of my black chair? How could I forget Dexley? There's a story. I need to clip that one day. One day I'll find me a clipper and clip that story. So many good memories. But yes, absolutely I do. Dexley is sitting right over there. Whenever y'all see me do the dining documentary, when I'm sitting down telling you about other stuff that I've eaten, I'm sitting in Dexley. So we need 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. So I'm going to use the regular Hershey's cocoa powder. Veggie is laughing. You all laugh. I love it. But you can get dark cocoa powder. You can get different varieties for different recipes. But we are going to use the 100% natural unsweetened cocoa powder. Okay. So, and I'll show you all the different. So this is regular cocoa powder. If you want more of a dark chocolate experience, you can tell the difference. This is the special dark, but we're going to use this one because that's what they use in the recipe. But I always like to give you all different hacks and different experiences because we're all creatures of habit. Who do we have here? Hello, Mona. Hello, my dear. Mona, the moderator, also part of the lead attorney community, also has 2 YouTube channels, one for herself and the kiddos. So please check her out and support. And thank you for liking the live stream. All right, so we need 2 tablespoons. All right, so we have a 2 tablespoon measure. So we're just going to go in with the cocoa powder. And then you can always just scrape on the side to get a straight edge. I like extra chocolate, so it's okay. But, you know, first time making it. So we're going to put that in here with the milk, just like they did. And I think they're just going to mix it up. So they have 1 and 2. Let me see if I have a little whisk. And she says, or they say, I don't know, dissolve it nicely. Okay, let us try. We'll try and do it just like theirs. I've been wanting to use these ever since I got them. It was a 3-pack of whisks at TJ Maxx or one of those places. So I'm going to use these to whisk. And so we can get a really nice mix. We don't want to have any clumps. So this is what we have so far, just almond milk and unsweetened cocoa powder. So let's see if we can mix it up. And again, the disclaimer, this is one of those refrigerator cakes, so it won't be set tonight, but we'll at least make the process. Who do we have here? Somebody, my first time seeing you, Bert Tones. Hello, Bert Tones. Thank you so much for being here. And greetings. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, God, y'all know I'm not strong in the hands. Okay. So let's give this a little rinse. And we will whisk this up and see if we can get it to dissolve nicely. Who do we have here? You all know him and you love him. None other than our class clown, our high value hero, the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Wilbert Gross. And Wilbert, I have to give you your credit. Y'all saw we had a little bit of a super chat battle yesterday between Wilbert and Brandon L. Jett, who may drop in. Oh, Wilbert, you have a YouTube channel and it's called Bert Tones. Did I say it right? Oh my goodness, let us know when you have your first video so we can come over and support. But I was going to say Wilbert actually sent one more. Oh, it's on my phone. Let me see if I can find it. Yesterday, he sent another Cash App. It might be gone, but he sent another $10 to defend Rosalind. All right, let's rinse this off and whisk that. right, so I don't know how long this is going to take, but we want to whisk until we get all the clumps out. So see what it looks like. So that is my goal. So if y'all have questions, ask me. Let's see if we can just mix this in here and really get the cocoa powder to dissolve into. Mona's already supporting. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. So we want to get the so Wilbur, while we have time, why don't you tell us about the name of your channel, Burt Tones? Let us know. Let me keep this up here. Give you all of the free advertisement you deserve. But let us know the name Burt Tones. Um, Sometimes people think I'm a real teacher. I am not. I do work, but I work from home in technology. But you know, my best friend was like, "You're always doing these substitutes," you know, because at first I was thinking like Maggie Can Cook or Cooking with Maggie, something plain. Y'all know I'm not creative. You have told me. However, he was like, "No, you need to do something like Maggie the Substitute Teacher." I'm like, "But I'm not a teacher." But I do teach you all substitutions. We got Kimji in the house. Hello, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. We're going to try and make some sugar-free dairy. The keto diet is here. Thank you so much for being here. Hello and welcome. If you would like to see the screen share, you can find Maggie the Substitute Teacher on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. I have an overhead camera that you can see. Oh, y'all, it smells so good. So I'm still mixing. You can see here, we've still got a few lumps in here. So we really want to mix this well and get it to look, I don't know. So let me try and get in there. But yes, so what does Wilbert say? Oh, Bert is your nickname. Should we be calling you Bert? Y'all know Margaret is my name and Maggie is my childhood nickname. And then it's going to be about music and comedy. So Bert Tones. I love it. Oh my gosh, Wilbert. I love it. Oh yeah. All right, y'all, we're getting there. We're gonna get this mixed up. So 2 ingredients, almond milk and cocoa powder. Unsweetened almond milk and unsweetened cocoa powder so far. Yes, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. I was told I may get a delivery. Who do we have here? That dude named Dave. I just saw your live earlier. I didn't get a chance to hop in there. I wanted to. We were having a wives club meeting trying to get our branding together. But you all know him and you love him. Also part of the Lead Attorney Community Mastermind. That dude named Dave has a reaction channel. Hilarious, very informative, very exciting. And I try to go over there when I can. So thank you so much. All right, y'all, I think we got it pretty mixed up. I don't see any more lumps. So 1/2 cup of almond milk and then, or skim milk if you can have dairy, and then 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. All right, so just milk and Hershey's unsweetened cocoa. All right, so we've got that mixed up and we're gonna continue. That dude named Dave is coming here telling y'all. Oh my goodness. Yeah, y'all know I just come in here and start cooking because this is really what I'm eating or making for the family. And the boys will be here this weekend, so we'll be doing family or man food. All right, so you can see here we need to get a separate bowl. Hopefully you all can see. I know sometimes the brightness is kind of bright. So we need to get a separate bowl and it says 2 teaspoons or 10 grams of agar. I don't know what that is. You know you do that too, named Dave. But I ordered it. I ordered this from Walmart. So agar powder, you can see here it says vegetarian substitute for gelatin. So this is going to give our cake that thickness, and then it's also going to give us some protein. So if you know, I'm not vegan, but I just have to avoid dairy. But if you are vegan, you can use agar instead of gelatin because gelatin is an animal product. And if you don't like that, we have a substitute for you. All right, so let me get another bowl and we're gonna put 2 teaspoons of gelatin in here. All right. Sorry, y'all, I know it's loud. All right, so we're gonna open this up and use it for the first time. Aw, thank you all for supporting the channel. I appreciate you so much. So let's take a look at this stuff. I've been wanting to use it. And again, for everyone just hopping in, this is a refrigerator cake, not a baked cake. So that means it needs to set for a couple hours. I've never made it before. We will reveal it tomorrow. Tomorrow we're cooking with Aisha. Maybe I'll take a short for you. All right, so let's get this open. And we need 2 teaspoons. Oh, wow. It's a very thin powder. It doesn't look like theirs. Theirs looks like shards of glass. All right. So let's get 2 teaspoons. All right. So, oh, yeah, this is a teaspoon, lowercase t, TSP. So let me just move this out of the way. So this agar or gelatin, you can see it's like a very fine dusting of powder. So 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. And I'm going to show you all while I'm thinking about it a substitute. If you can't get this, this was ordered through Walmart, but it looks like it's a natural food product. I'll show you the unflavored gelatin that you can use. So this you can buy at Walmart. These are little packets of gelatin. And as you can see, this says unflavored. So you can buy it unflavored, which means it doesn't have any sugar in it. But this is what I use for my applesauce cake. I've made it several times before, and I have a slice of this every morning with coffee. It's basically unsweetened applesauce and gelatin. And I don't know if y'all can tell there, I'll cut up a piece of it, but you can see how it is. It's kind of like, not a sponge cake, but this is what I have every morning. So it's with a little bit of whipped cream and fruit. So it kind of gives me that cake sweet experience. But it's a fridge cake, not a baked cake. All right, so I'll set this behind. And let's continue on here. All right, so we need 2 teaspoons of the agar or the gelatin. And then 2 to 3 tablespoons of water, and we need to mix it up. Mix and set aside, okay? So let's rinse this out. This was our 2 tablespoons. We'll start with the 2 tablespoons, mix it up. And I hate when they say 2 to 3 because I'm just like, well, which one is it? All right, so we'll start with 2 tablespoons and just mix it and see what we get. All right, so I'm just going to get water from the tap, 2 tablespoons. All right, so I'm going to put this in here with the gelatin and see what does theirs look like when they mix it. Oh, I'm going to need to put more. It's already turning into a paste. Do you see that? All right, I'm going to do 1 more tablespoon. But you see what we're getting here? It instantly turned it into like a little paste, which could be fine. I'll put just a little bit more of a splash of water in there. And then to set it aside, it's going to allow the gelatin to kind of bloom. This is what's going to give you the stiffness and the protein, actually. So it's kind of a healthier version of a cake. All right. So this is what we have. And it says set aside. So I'm going to move this behind me because now we need to get the cooktop out. All right. So we have, it kind of looks like a thick applesauce, but this is the gelatin and water. All right. All right, so now they have a cooktop on medium heat. So let's go ahead and bring that here. clean as we go. And I'm just going to put my ingredients behind me because I get nervous. I'm going to knock it over. We'll get everything out as needed. All right, so let's get our cooktop, and I'll move this stuff so you all can see. Let's just go ahead and clean up. Let's see, do we have enough power? So janky. Got my cable. All right, let's see. Hopefully we got enough. 1 second, y'all. Sorry. Oh, who does that? Okay. All right, so let's get our cooktop here so you all can see. Keto Diet says, what am I cooking? I am making a low-calorie chocolate cake. I've never made this before. It's basically like a gelatin cake, and it won't even be done tonight. But if you guys want, I was thinking about making some burritos with the leftover 7-layer dip. I have an idea to like fill them and like pan sear them. And then I also have my soda stream refill. I was gonna make that, or whatever you guys want. We got time. But since it's Valentine's Day, I thought I would try and make a little bit of a cake for you. All right, so I don't know what kind of saucepan, probably a small one. Let's get a medium small. I think I'll do this one since we have liquid, so we have the taller sides. Okay, I'm so excited. Wilbert is starting his channel. So it says medium heat, and I'm gonna go medium low because this cooktop gets pretty hot pretty fast. Let's move this over here. So 1.5 cups of milk. Oh wow, it's moving. All right. Oh, I need the milk again. All right, so let's get 1.5 cups. So we're going to do the same almond milk. All right. So let's go ahead and put 1.5 cups of milk. So we've got our 1 cup measure. And almond milk for me, since I'm dairy free. If you can have dairy, this would be your skim milk. All right, so we're going to put in 1 cup. Then our 1/2 cup, put some water in there. All right, so we have a 1.5 cup of milk. Let's see what else. So 1 cup and then the 1/2 cup. We just did that. Looks the same. 0 calorie sugar, 1/4 cup of 0 calorie sugar. All right, so we need our sugar-free sugar. So there are so many different sugar substitutes for you all. You can use stevia. This one is granulated, so you can use that. I've got this right here, this Whole Earth. This one is erythritol. All of these are 0 calorie sugar substitutes. So since we need a 1/4 cup, I'm gonna see if I can finish this one. Let's cover this. So my handle broke. I know it's janky, but we have our 1/4 cup measure. All right. So you can get sugar-free sugars that are powdered, that are granulated, just means that crystals. You can get brown sugar substitutes. There's pretty much a sugar substitute for everything. Some are plant-based, like monk fruit, erythritol. Some are laboratory made, like Equal and Splenda, all 0 calorie. I am not the food police, so do what works for you. So let's see if we can get almost. We're gonna need more. So we need a 1/4 cup. So I'm gonna put that in here. Empty this. And we'll put a little bit more of the stevia, just so we get our cake kind of sweet. And I think I got this at Walmart, so I always like to give you all different brands you can try. None of this stuff is sponsored, but use what works for you. Some people are sensitive to different ingredients. Some people have like little aftertaste. I don't. Stevia can be a little bit bitter, so I am aware of that. But you can see this is going to give us the sugar experience. Oh, thank you so much, Mona. All right. That's probably a little bit more, but we got our sugar in there. All right. And my ashy knuckles to match. All right. And then I think they're just going to mix it up. Oh. Wait. All right. So they're putting in their sweetener. And then a few drops of vanilla or coffee. So coffee is a common ingredient when you're making chocolate cake. It kind of brings out that chocolate flavor. I don't have chocolate, and when they say essence, it's kind of like extract. I don't have coffee extract. You could use actual dark coffee, but I do have some vanilla. So you can use, oh, it's already starting to bubble up, y'all. Here we go. So I'm going to use a little bit of vanilla extract. And it says just a few drops. All right. And then whisk it up. All right. So, ooh, it smells good. It smells like vanilla. It smells like sweet milk, sweet vanilla milk. All right. So let's see what else they're doing. So just stir, cook it on medium heat. Oh, they're speeding it up, and then add the cocoa mixture. All right, so I'm just going to give it a quick little taste just to make sure that our sweetener has dissolved. Since it's foaming like this, I'm sure it's not grainy anymore, but I'll just give it a quick taste. Mom said taste your food as you go. I'm not feeling any grains at the bottom, so just to taste for sweetness. Nice. So it's starting to do a little simmer. Then they're saying add the cocoa mixture that we just made. So we have our cocoa mixture here. This is our cocoa powder and unsweetened almond milk. So we put that in, and I think they're just going to stir it some more. But let me get the spatula because we're greedy. Hello, Marie. Marie is in the house. All right, whisk it up. Y'all know we're team greedy over here. Ingredients are expensive, so we're gonna get that spatula and we're gonna get all that chocolate in here. And again, for anyone hopping in, this is a refrigerator cake, so it has to set. That just means like Jell-O, it's gonna be ready after a few hours. So I'll either show y'all tomorrow or take a picture of it, but I've been wanting to try this recipe. All right, so now we put our cocoa mixture in here with our vanilla, our sweetener, and our milk. So we'll mix this up. It looks good. Give it another taste. Let me just rinse this out. Clean as we go. All right. So it's looking good. It's kind of doing its own thing. What does this say? Yep. We can whisk it. After cooking for about 2 to 3 minutes. All right. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're balanced. Oh, and then add the gelatin. Let me pay attention. That's why I pause it. All right. So let's give it a couple minutes. I don't know what's supposed to happen while we're cooking, but I hope you all are having a great Valentine's Day. I hope you're feeling loved and all of that. All right. So it's mixed well. I'm just going to put the top on it for a minute while I clean up. Just keep an eye whenever you're warming milk. Hey, Tracy, I emailed you back, my dear. Thank you so much for being here. Met Tracy in San Diego, but she's from Arizona at the Lead Attorney meetup. So I'm going to put our stevia and vanilla away. We got Sandra in the house. She says, Happy Valentine's Day. Miss Maggie, hello, my dear. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Be careful whenever you're warming milk on the stove, kind of like pasta sauce. It can bubble up and spill over pretty quickly. So that's the number one thing my mom taught me as far as cooking. You know, there are some things like our crock pot wings that you can kind of set it and forget it. See how it's raising up already? If I'd have walked away. All right, so let's not do that. Ooh, it smells like a chocolate. Look how tall it is, y'all. All right, so now we're gonna add the gelatin. We'll clean up in a minute. So it says add the gelatin mixture. So this is our agar powder, which is our gelatin and water. So we're gonna just add this in. Ooh, hot. Shouldn't have splashed like that. All right. And let's see what they do. The substitute for agar is gelatin, so we want to mix it up. And you want to let it simmer for 3 to 5 minutes. All right. So again, the agar, the gelatin is going to be a thickener, but it's going to be a sugar-free, high-protein kind of thickener. And then when we pour this out, it's going to have to set for a while. But I think we're coming towards the end here. But I'm noticing it as I'm stirring it. It is not hard to stir, but it's just getting thicker. It's getting a little bit more resistance when I stir. All right. So let's let it simmer. We'll keep an eye on it. I'll clean up and we'll see what happens next. And a simmer, I know we have people at different levels of cooking. A simmer is a low boil, a rolling boil. It's when it's moving violently in the skillet. This is a good little very low simmer. See how it's moving? I could probably go up one little notch, but you just want the bubbles to be barely breaking on the top. So we've got a good little simmer going. Who do we have? We got Randy in the house. Thank you for being here, my dear. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Randy made me a cake in San Diego. All right, so let's give it just a couple more minutes. Let it do its thing, and let's clean up. Randy is coming to the ATL. We're going to brunch it up. We got Lily in the house. She says, whoa, see, turn it down. That fast. Whew. Happy Love Day, everyone. That would have spilled all over. But y'all can probably see the thickness. And so we're getting the thickness from the gelatin and not from like dairy. So we're doing really good. Let me focus, because y'all know I'll mess it up. I think we're doing good. Let me clean up. We got Michelle in the house. Hello, my dear. Those of you all who were here yesterday, did anybody make the 7-layer nachos? Because I have an idea about turning them into burritos. If you all want me to make burritos out of them, find some kind of Latin emoji, taco emoji, nacho emoji. All right, I think we're good. You can see it's nice and thick. Let's see what happens. Nice and smooth. Okay, and then they have it in a loaf pan, and we're just gonna, or a greased plastic container, and literally I'm just gonna pour it. Let me turn this off because we're done. Let it come to room temperature and then refrigerate 2 to 4 hours. So unfortunately, you won't see it tonight. And then you see it's going to be like this chocolate jello. Weird, but all right. And then when they take it out after it's been in the fridge, you have this loaf pan looking thing. Then you're going to dust the cocoa powder on it. And that can be coconut powder or whipped cream. And then cut it into slices. So I'm hoping to make a chocolate version of my applesauce cake. All right, so let's get our greased up container. So this is supposed to be 13 calories per slice. I'll replay it, but let me know, would y'all eat that? All right, so I have a little meal prep container. I keep these in the house. These I bought from Walmart, or if you order takeout, don't waste. Run them through the dishwasher and reuse them. Good for the environment if that matters to you. But also, they're great for like meal prep and portion control. And a little hack whenever I'm serving or hosting, I always set the table with these, like a stack of these off to the side. So let's say it's Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever, I'll serve the meal, I'll allow myself to indulge for that day, and then I send everybody home with the food to go, so it's out of the house, okay? Now it says a greased container, so I'm gonna get my coconut milk. Tracy wants to see burritos, you got it, my dear. Okay, so that's coming up next. So I'm just going to get this and I'm going to spray it with my coconut oil spray. And then I'm just going to pour this in here, our hot toddy, and just set it behind me so it can cool. And we'll see what our gelatin cake looks like tomorrow. All right, so let's spray. Would love to give you all some ideas, some simple ingredients. Again, it was just almond milk or skim milk, cocoa powder, unsweetened cocoa powder, sugar-free sugar, and gelatin. All right, so let's get our coconut oil pumped up. Pump it up. Lame. All right, so we're gonna spray. And the reason you spray is just so that it will release cleanly. I know this gets in the air, but we've got it kind of greased up. Tracy would try the cake? Okay. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna taste it, even though it's hot liquid. I'm gonna taste it and just kind of tell y'all what it tastes like. And then after it cools in the refrigerator tomorrow, hopefully it's something good, like my applesauce. Wilbert says gelatin-free gelatin. Of course. Okay, so y'all can see, oh, it's getting that little skin on it, but you can see it's like a thick. All right, so I'm just gonna give this a little stir and a little taste and imagine what it would taste like as a solid. It's good, very chocolatey. I could go for sweeter. However, we're making it their way. And then next time I would add more sweetener. But what you can absolutely do is we can put like whipped cream on it or chocolate syrup on it or whatever. So I'm just gonna pour. Careful because it's hot, so no kiddos helping on this one. So the amount is kind of fitting into a meal prep to go container, okay? And so I'm gonna put the top on it and set it behind me. And then tomorrow, so you let it come to room temperature. You never put anything hot directly into the fridge because it will make the fridge work harder to try and cool it down. So anytime you have something hot, you want to let it come to room temperature first and then put it in the fridge. So you see it's still steaming up. All right, let me rinse this out. All right, Mom said clean as we go. So we're just gonna go ahead and put a top on this so you all see it's like an interesting chocolate thick milk. What does Tracy say? This year, my goal is to try things you normally wouldn't food-wise. That's what my channel is all about, you all. I've been on a health and wellness journey for anybody new here. I've been working with a metabolic specialist, and I was tested for food sensitivities because I've always had a weight problem. But in my 40s, I'm 47, the weight problem started to turn into a health problem, and that's not okay. I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to have borderline cholesterol, and I used to have elevated blood pressure. And you know, that annual visit to the doctor, you get the uptick that you don't want. All right, so we've got it in here all jiggly. So we're just gonna move it behind and let it cool. All right. So yeah, I was tested in her office, and it was a cheek swab and then some hair samples. And I got a list of foods that I can have and a list of foods that I have to avoid. And my channel is dedicated to you all, but also my journey of making food that I want to eat using ingredients that I have to eat. Okay, so let's get our 7-layer dip out from yesterday. And again, tomorrow we have our cooking class with Aisha. Oh, Sandra says, thank you. You're welcome, my dear. We got Lisa, the housewife, here. You all know Lisa from the Wise Club. Please check out my other channel. All right, y'all. So I went to town on this yesterday. If anybody needs to see the tortillas, I can do that. Now, I know it's come out of the fridge, but this was my 7-layer dip yesterday. Sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. And I dreamed up something I could do. So, for anyone who wasn't here yesterday, I'll just show you while I clean up. I'm just gonna put a few things away. What we made cheese chips, and we made this 7-layer dip. Lisa wants some the next day. I should spoon a little bit of it and see what it tastes like, but I'm gonna try and make a burrito out of it. All right, so etiquette guy. When having a hot dog, please don't eat it with a knife and fork. No. Even I can't go to that. Proper etiquette is to eat finger food with your fingers. I have taken lots of classes because I need them. And so if you're interested in my etiquette and elegance journey, I do have a second channel, Teachable Moments with Maggie. All right, so this was the dip we made yesterday. What does Lily say? I've portioned food and worked out. You've lost 30 pounds? Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. Yeah, you all, we're all in it together, whether it's for health reasons or whatever your reasons are. I make sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free versions of regular food that I think you would like, the kids would like. But yeah, I'm so proud of you, Lily. I'm so proud of you. We're all getting back after the holidays, right? Over a 6-month period. Oh, you're welcome. You've inspired me. I'm 80 pounds down, and I have at least 20 more to go. All right, so let's clean up. So this is what we made yesterday. Yeah, I'm committed. This is what I have to do for life, so we might as well enjoy it, right? Absolutely. All right, let's just rinse this stuff off so it's less work. This was so good yesterday. Whew. All right, so this was a 7-layer burrito. It had seasoned ground beef, and then we made a cream sauce with it was plant-based sour cream for me, made from coconut cream and almond cream. If you can have dairy, use cream cheese or whipped cream, not whipped cream, sour cream. So we did that. We added taco seasoning to it, and yep, we patted it down like that. Then we put our cream sauce over top, and then we did salsa, so good, lettuce, cheese. I used goat's cheese. That's how I stay dairy free, but if you can have regular cheese, our diced tomato, and then red onion. All right, so here's what I'm thinking, class. So this is what this is. So what I'm thinking is I'll just leave this here because I know we have people pop in and out. I was thinking I could get a tortilla, kind of cut this, put it in the tortilla and seal it and turn our 7-layer dip into a burrito. Have I ever done it before? No. Has that ever stopped me? No. That's what we do here. We try stuff together. If it works, You'll let me know. If it doesn't work, we will all see together. All right, so I'm going to get a skillet, a dry skillet, and we're going to put it on here on, I would say, low heat. All right. Let me think this through. I always have to think the order of operations, right? All right. So before I turn this on, I'm going to get the cutting board and get our tortillas here and see if I can slice this into a portion and literally lift out the whole 7-layer and put it in our burrito and fold it, because this will be just to seal the seam. Ooh, Tracy says it's going to taste even better today. Yes, it's sat overnight. I feel like I should make some chips and get in there. Oh, I understand, my dear. All right. So I have 2 tortillas left. So this is what I used yesterday. So if you all want 2 burritos, let me know. If you want me to do chips out of 1 and get back in here, see how it tastes the second day with chips, we can do that. But anyway, this is how I stay grain and low carb free. Or low carb, you know what I mean. So these are la tortilla. These are made with cassava flour. So if you can have regular flour tortillas, have some for me. But this is my substitute made from my root vegetable, and that's how I stay gluten free. All right. So let's get our beautiful cutting board. All right. It's all greased up. All right, I'm nervous now. All right. So let's get our tortilla. You can see it's nice and bendable, greedy. So the plan is to put a strip of the 7-layer burrito in here and then fold it up. But since the cassava tortilla is a little delicate, I'm actually going to warm it up in the pan just so it can get soft. I'm just going to put it in here dry, just so it can get soft and bendable. All right, so let's look at this 7-layer dip. So I'm thinking if I just kind of come in here, I just took it out of the fridge, so it's cold and sturdy. And the plan is to lift that out and put it in here. All right, just trying to warm it up. We got 2 tortillas. Y'all want 2 burritos or 1 burrito and chips? Or, all right, heating it over the stove or an open fire, authentic style, just gets it soft and pliable. All right, you see we got a little bit of smoke coming out. So, because the cassava tortilla is a little bit difficult to bend. All right, so I'm gonna come in here and I'm just gonna put the whole thing in the middle. It's a little messy. Let's get a little spoon. We lost a little bit in the corner. Make sure we get our meat in there. All right, so that's refrigerator cold. Let me turn this all the way down. All right, let me see if I can fold it. All right, so while it's soft and pliable, I might have overfilled it. Kind of tuck it in, and then you want to give it a good roll. Try to tuck in the sides if you can, and then continue rolling. And then I'm going to put the seam side down in a dry pan on low heat. And I just want to get that little brown. And if I can get that little brown, then I'll turn it over and I'll put maybe a lid on it to see if we can get the inside warm. So what do you all want? You want one more burrito or you want chips? I'll let you choose. Let me clean my hands. Because I don't think I can reheat this whole thing with the lettuce. I'll take a cold bite. Since it's been sitting from yesterday. Even cold. It's so good. All right. So yeah, this tore a little bit, but I think we got it in there. Dry pan. You want to see how we can get multiple uses out of our 7-layer dip? Y'all, this is incredible. It's so good. I'll do 2 of them since I don't see anybody. All right, let's do one more. Let's get a little chunk. It's a little much. So we got room for 2 in the pan. Let's do the other one. And if you want, you could eat one now. Oh, the only thing is I didn't warm this up. Let me just put it over here on the side. Nah, I'll do it over the stove, over real heat. So we're just putting it on directly on the fire so we can get it to soften up. Oh yeah. Now it's really soft and bendy. Hot, hot, hot. All right. Oh, Tracy says chips. Okay, you caught me just in time. Oh, it feels so good. Let's take a look at this. Tracy wants chips. You got it. I'll make some chips for you guys in case you missed it yesterday. Let's turn this over and see how it's looking. And then I don't know if Brandon L. Jet is watching from the clouds. You see we have this nice little brown here and the dry heat has sealed it. I'm actually going to put the melting, we'll let it brown. Just let it go low and slow. No oil, just let it brown. All right, so since Tracy wants chips, what I'm gonna do with this tortilla, I'm gonna go ahead and grease it up first and then we'll cut it. Oh, turn that off. So if you wanna make your own, looks good, thank you. If you wanna make your own tortilla chips, you can. So get the tortilla of your choice. Let me move this up so y'all can see. So this is just a dry pan on low heat. All right, and I'm gonna actually salt these a little bit more. Get the oil of your choice. I don't know why it does that. So y'all can see. So we're gonna spray both sides. The oil plus the heat of the air fryer is what's gonna give us the chips. Oh, now she says, no, it's okay. I've already greased it up, it's fine. So we have oil on one side, because we're gonna have a beautiful burrito here. Let's take a look and see how this is looking. Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna see if I can, so we got a little bit of brown just to kind of seal it in there. Oh, she says, do the burrito, it's fine. I'm just wondering, all right, we'll do both. All right, let's see. Will I be able to fold it? Now I'm thinking, what chips? Greedy. I want both. It's okay. So we got the burrito. All right, let's just go ahead and spray. So we got it nice and greased up. All right, keep an eye on this. Oh yeah. And what I want to try and do is stand it up so I can get the side. Oh, it's starting to open, y'all. It's going to be all right, though. See how it's opening up on the side? All right. Let's try and keep it up on the side like that so we can get all 4 sides of it. And I'm going to use a pizza cutter, and I'm going to turn this into chips. Half and then half. So just go straight down, just like a pizza, then go across. Or this could be a knife. And then do your diagonal. Uh-oh, something's coming out. Here, sizzle. And then another diagonal. All right, so that's how we get our tortilla chips. But you can see they're soft. We're gonna put these in the air fryer about 5 minutes. Tracy says it looks really good. All right. I was dreaming this and I was like, I wonder if we could turn it into a burrito. All right, so we got a little side coming out, but we want to get that nice. Can I get this side to stand up? What? All right, let's see if we can do that. And then these we're going to put in the air fryer. So my air fryer has trays. It's like the oven style. So we're literally, oh, I want to salt them. So they give me that salty tortilla. So I'm just going to put a little salt, regular salt for me. And then we're going to air fry them. All right. So we're just going to put them on the tray. And then we'll blast them with some heat so they get crunchy, like a tortilla chip. This is great for portion control. All right, it's starting to sizzle. That means the insides are softening up and coming out. So let's go ahead and put these in. Try not to let them overlap. All right, so this is what we have, and a chip is what we want. So the key, so they don't fly around, put another tray over top. So they're gonna go in the air fryer like that. All right, so that's good. I'm gonna turn this off, y'all. I think we're good. The fact that it's sizzling on me means the insides are getting soft. All right, so let's see how our burrito is coming. Yeah, so you all can see we've got that nice, I'll do this one last side one more time, but you hear we got that nice little crisp, if you like that. All right, so we got some guac. We'll dip it, make a little, y'all can see the insides. Oh yeah. All right, so we're just gonna let that sit. If you wanted to, you could cover it, you know, with the melting dome, but I think we're okay with the insides. It feels nice and warm. All right. All right, so I say we cut into it. Hello, Party Panda. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get some guac and some salsa. Cut into our burrito and see what we think, right? This will stay here for the chips. Let's see if we can make y'all a little plate. So we turned our 7-layer dip into a 7-layer burrito. So let me get it already has salsa in it, but let's go ahead and put some salsa here. We'll make a little plate. I'm gonna leave this in the hot, well, the pan is off, but we'll leave it in there just so it can continue to toast, but it's looking so good, y'all. Oh, leave it, Maggie, leave it. All right, let's get some guac. All right, so just grab this from the kids. Yes, the crispiness is good. Y'all hear that? So this is just a great way, to kind of repurpose ingredients so you don't have to. I like cooking every day, but I realize everybody doesn't. So it's a great way to reuse some ingredients. I want to keep my pan dry so that tortilla stays crispy. Let's check on our chips. They're sizzling. We'll give it like 1 more minute. I'm going to put this on the cutting board and see if we can cut into it with a serrated knife. Or should I cut it or don't cut it? You all can see what we have here. Our little burrito. Our burrito. Let's clean up. Cut or don't cut? I was thinking about cutting it on a bias for you so we see what the cross section looks like. All right, we're gonna take out our chips and make a little plate. So let's go ahead and move all this so you all can see. And then if you all want to see the soda stream, put a soda or a glass emoji in there. I'll show you. If not, that's fine too. Oh, Veggie, if you're still with me, do you want me to pull up a chair for the chat and chow? All right, our chips are done, so let's get those out. So just 5 minutes. Need to get an oven mitt. All right, so carefully take the top one off. Mona says, sit down and relax. Okay, I'll show you the soda stream. All right, so you all can see our chips hot, but we could go a little bit more, but our chips are, I'm gonna taste one. You can let them, oh, there we are. Y'all can let them cool if you want to. Oh, y'all ever get warm chips? Absolutely. Let's try them with a little bit of salsa. I took them out early. All right. So let's let them cool. So good. The last couple times I did them, I felt like they were a little too brown. So we'll see if they'll stand up to the weight of our dip. All right. Let's put them in a little container. And I'll drop the link. And we haven't done this in a while. I don't know if anybody wants to come up. Yes, on the soda stream, you got it. Uh-oh, there you are. If anybody wants to chat. All right, so I will show you the soda stream. I'll make a beverage and then sit down. So we have our chips. But honestly, I gotta taste the burrito. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna try and give it a cut. I don't know if I'm gonna destroy it, putting it on the cutting board. I'm gonna get a serrated knife. All right. Hot. So we got a lot going on here. Oh, not bad, class. How about that for leftovers, huh? How about that? Warm chips are the best. All right, so let's give it a try. I'm gonna give it a try by itself, and then I'll add some salsa and some guac on there. You could do that for leftovers. All right, so our 7-layer dip. I didn't seal it all the way, so it's gonna come out, but this is from yesterday. Y'all, it is warm all the way through. Oh my God. You have the crispiness of the tortilla. Thank you, Mona. All right, y'all. So no beans for me, but if you like beans, I know Randy likes beans. Since it's warm, I'm gonna put a little bit of that cool salsa on here. A little bit of guac. Y'all can refresh leftovers. Sour cream if you want it. Low carb, sugar free, dairy free, and gluten free. Y'all would eat this. A little messy, but it's so good. All right, y'all. I'm going to show you my soda stream, and I'm only double dipping because it's just for me. I would not share, making a mess. One moment. Greedy. One more and then I'm done. Maybe. Let's try the chips with the salsa. A little bit bendy. Probably could have gone another minute, but And let's try the dip. You'd have this over Taco Bell? Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. Let's see how the cold dip holds up. It's holding up. You could probably do another minute in the air fryer if you want a little bit more brown. Some people deep fry theirs. You can do that, but just showing you all the way how to make nachos. Sandra. Thank you. Excuse me. All right. Before we go off the rails, let me show you the soda stream. Then I'll sit down. But y'all, it's really good. I'm glad it worked. Now, if you make the 7-layer dip, have chip and dip the first day for your football game. The next day, scoop it up, put it in a tortilla, grain-free or gluten-free or regular. Warm it in a dry skillet on low heat. Get it nice and crispy, and you have a 7-layer burrito. So much good stuff we can do, y'all. That's so good. All right. So last thing I wanted to show you all before I sit down and we'll chat and chow is the soda stream. You all hear me talk about beverages and condiments all the time. A huge culprit for extra calories. I'm going to show you how. Excuse me. Shout out to the Walmart water. You can buy it, but you can also make your own sparkling water. Y'all, that's so good. I want to jump in there and eat my way out. Greedy. All right, let's clean up. So, I have a soda stream. I've had one for years. I absolutely love it. I hid it because the boys were using it more than I was. But anyway, I'm a mom of 2 lovely teenage boys. They're spending more time with their dad. So when they're not here, we'll indulge a little bit together. But no, they can have not whatever they want, but you know what I mean. All right. So I had to go to Staples today to get a refill. And we're gonna put it together and make a beverage. What does Wilbert say? I had my, you had your parents try the vanilla skinny syrups. I have one right next to the computer for you, Wilbert. This is coming out to you. So this is what Wilbert is talking about. Just like I have the big bottles over there, they also sell these little flavor bursts, non-refrigerated, little small, like pocket size or purse size flavors. Vanilla, mocha, caramel. Oh, you can't see that. Or maybe you can. So what I do is I buy all of my beverages unsweet, coffee, tea, whatever. And then I keep these in my purse, in my car, and I put a squeeze of this in there. 0 calories, 0 sugar. Excuse me. That way you can get that coffee shop flavor without all the calories and sugar. So I gifted one of those to Wilbert, and I'm going to gift you another one for the parents since they probably swiped yours. But yes, I love giving you all of these substitutes and different things because, you know, we're creatures of habit, and my channel and my hunt has been to find things that we actually want to use because not all healthy stuff tastes good. Y'all know. All right, soda stream, clean hands. Y'all know how bad I want that burrito. Okay. Let me get it from the hiding place. Wilbert knows I hide stuff everywhere. One moment. All right. Okay. Whew. Okay, and I'm losing my... All right, so you all can get these at Walmart, Staples. This is the canister. So basically you make your own soda using your own tap water, and then you're going to add your bubbles to it. So this is a carbon dioxide, CO2, yeah, 2 dioxide cylinder, and it lasts, I don't know, let's say 100 bottles. But when the kids are here, let's make that 50. But I'm going to show you all how you put this in the soda stream. They have several different versions. Sorry, while I wipe. Several different versions. Some that are electric. It's electric. Oh, y'all. I want to be cool. It's not working. Okay. So anyway. There's a piece that's missing here. One second. Oh. I'm going to check one more other hiding place, but it's just a little tray. So if I don't find it, there's like a little gray tray that goes here to set your bottle on. But okay, so all soda streams, the canister goes in the back, and this is the device that pumps air through here and will make a beverage. So when this is empty, you can take it to not refill, but exchange. So if you buy one plain, it's $29.99. I know. However, if you bring one in empty and exchange it, they give it to you for half price. So I paid $14.99 at Staples today. I took an empty one, and then they sold me this one for $14.99. So when you buy your soda stream, it comes with one of these canisters, and that's how you can just refill. Okay. So we're going to take this off. I usually keep it over there next to the Keurig, but I got mad and I was like, no more. And you can make colas and all kind of stuff, but I don't really drink that. All right, so now we have the canister, and I think, yeah, I need to twist off the top. I think, yes. All right. Yeah, so this is what we want to see, that little thing right there. Tracy says, I'm cool. It's working. Oh, making you laugh? Yeah. Y'all, believe me. All right, so this is the front of the soda stream. So I will show you this part. We're going to turn it to the back. So this is just like a plastic doohickey fountain machine thing. This is the basic one. I think this one was like 89, under $100. Maybe they're cheaper than that at Walmart or different places. So we'll turn to the back and we're gonna twist our canister. We're gonna stick it up here and twist so that it locks into place. Oh, can y'all see it right there? All right. So I'm gonna do it flat so y'all can see. I guess I need to put it in here first. Yeah, put it down here first into the bottom. Pamela's watching on delay. She says, one burrito. Hello, my dear. Don't you worry. I got your burrito and some chips. All right. So now we're going to twist it into place until it locks. And that's pretty much it. Okay. So now when I stand it up, this is what you see on the front on the counter. And this is what's in the back. Let me go check my other hiding place and see if I have the little tray. Y'all know the little drip tray that goes here. One moment. If I don't find it, it's fine. Okay, I don't see it, and this is gonna drive me nuts because I know I have it, but I'll have to look for it on my own time. I don't need to bore y'all with that. One second. All right. Anyway, I know, check the ceiling where I hide the pans. I know, it's here somewhere. I know it is, but it's okay. I just don't want to be that janky. All right. It's going to drive me nuts, but I'll find it. Let's continue. All right, so just like your Keurig has a little drip tray, there's a little tray that goes here, and it's gray like that. So just imagine. All right, so for the Soda Stream, they come with their own bottles. You must use their bottle to make your beverage because it's going to twist into here, and I'm going to show you all, and it can handle the pressure. All right, so I'm going to show you all how we make a soda, and you all can let me know what flavor you want. You want to do we can do a pineapple soda. We can do a unicorn soda. Or they also have these. We'll talk about these in a minute. So let's make it first. All right. So let me get the bottles. Okay, so when you buy a Soda Stream, looks janky, they come with bottles, okay? So when you buy one for the low price of, let's just say $100, you're gonna get the actual Soda Stream. You're gonna get one canister that you can exchange for a refill, and you're gonna get one of their matching Soda Stream bottles, okay? So that's what you get in the kit. And again, this is the basic one, not electric, because I don't mind to press the button. All right, so let me keep that here so y'all can see. So you get the bottle, and then you see this little line right here that says water. We're gonna fill it up with water up to this line. So I'm just gonna rinse this out, and I'm gonna get filtered water from the fridge. All right, so we're just gonna fill it up to the water line. All right, So you don't need any special water for the soda stream. Just use the water that you drink. Filtered water, tap water, bottled water. All right, so I have it filled up to the line. All right, so we have our gadget. So you see this little pin right here. We're actually going to put the water bottle up on there. Tracy wants unicorn. You got it, my dear. We'll make a unicorn soda. So we're going to put it up here. And then I don't know if you can see, but I need to twist the bottle so that it locks here. You want to get it twisted well. So not hard. It takes a little bit of practice because you just need to angle it to get it up in here. But once you get it up in here, you just kind of twist. Let me see if y'all can see what I'm doing. All right. Let me dry my hands so I can really give it one good twist. And you want it to have a tight seal because we're going to add the bubbles to it. And we don't want to have the bubbles escape. We want them to go into the water. It's going to infuse it with the bubbles. And I'll do it back over there so y'all can see. What does Tracy say? They need to sponsor me. I'm doing a great job showing you the product. Oh, thank you. From your lips to God's ears. Maggie's doing quite a few collabs this year. Last year was my first year. My goal was to grow a community, and you all are here and you keep coming back. Thank you. This year I want to grow by collaborations, and we have a big one tomorrow with Cooking with Aisha. She has 1.4 million followers on Facebook. We're making pasta. Well, she's making pasta and I am making zoodles. If you like a shrimp Alfredo, please go to her page and check it out because she's doing a free cooking class. Usually she charges for these, but she's invited me on her channel so I can do the sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free version. So here are your ingredients in case anybody wants to screenshot it. And this is Cooking with Aisha. So we're making shrimp and chicken Alfredo tomorrow, but mine will be sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. All right. And then next month, I'm going across the pond to do a huge collab with another YouTuber who has 1 million followers. Very excited about that. And then we'll see. Maybe by next year, I'll be able to get a sponsorship. But thank you for the compliment. Okay. So you can see what we have. Imagine the drip tray. All right. Water, tight, bottle in the back. So I'm going to go over here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to press this top button. And what it's going to do is it's going to take, oh, y'all can't see. Let me go in the back. All right, y'all can see. I'm going to press the button on the top, and it's going to take the bubbles from the canister and put them inside the water. So with the soda stream, you carbonate your water first, and then you add the flavor of your choice, okay? So I think it's like 7 pumps. I don't know, but you'll see when I push it, you'll see the bubbles come into the water. So just like this. Hopefully y'all can see. So you can see it's carbonating it. So I just kind of keep holding it down. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, until it kind of stops. All right. And again, it's manual. It's me pushing it. I'll bring it up here. So y'all see what's happening? It's making soda water. All right. So now it's getting harder for me to press, which to me means enough already. So now we twist it off. Usually you're just doing this on the counter so you don't have to lift it at the same time. Careful to, I forgot, it kind of tilts out so you can access it better. I forgot about that. All right, you take it off. Okay. So now, why did I think this is a good idea? You have your own club soda, your own sparkling water. Now this is unflavored, okay? So we're gonna do unicorn flavor for Tracy, but SodaStream sells all kinds of different flavors, cola flavor, diet regular. They even have their own like sparkling water flavors. So you can buy these, but honestly, the same skinny syrups that we use for everything else works great. So you start with like a capful, but I know how I like it. All right, so now we have our unicorn soda. I would drink it right out of this, but I'm trying to be elegant for y'all. So I'm gonna get a glass with some ice, pour it in there, and see how it tastes. So you can get creative, kids can make their own. You can see why the boys love it. All right. Uh-oh, dropping stuff. So y'all know I always, buy the Walmart water. Shout out to Brandon L. Jett. I always buy the Walmart water, which is fine, but it does save money and it does save time. If you're interested, it saves the environment too. So now we have our unicorn soda. So let me taste it for sweetness. I just kind of eyeballed the syrup, but it's my 0-calorie syrup. The bubbles were still going. So good. So I made my own sparkling water. That is your SodaStream demo. So I'm going to put this on the counter. All right. So I'm going to pull up a chair. Since y'all wanted to do a chat and chow. Veggie, are you still with me? Mona sit down too. But that's what I wanted to show you all. Our chocolate cake is back there. We need to let it get to room temperature. Let me know if y'all want to see the applesauce cake. I've done it before. But I can get a slice of that if you want to see kind of what the gelatin cake is like. And this is tomorrow. So please check out Cooking with Aisha. And I'm going to sit here and eat with y'all. I'm embarrassed to eat in front of y'all, but let me bring the camera down. Don't get seasick. Oh. All right. 1 second. Let me get my chair. So this is what we used to do back in the day. The chat and chow. If y'all have questions, I can try to answer them. Here I come. Let me get a napkin. Oh, sorry. Instagram. All right. Now you should take my apron off so I'm not looking like who shot John. Oh, okay. All right. 1 second. All right, hopefully everybody had a good Valentine's Day. If you want to share what you gifted or got, I want to see how our burrito is doing. So good. Lisa says I need to use my SodaStream more often. Yeah. A lot of these gadgets, if we don't use them, I'm going to do the chips and salsa. If we don't use them, they do collect dust. But when I get in the good habit of using it, it's like, It is nice because it's a way to get more water in, but you can make it fun water. Our chips are good. Salt them well, probably crisp them 1 more minute. So happy Tuesday, everyone. What do y'all want to chat about? What questions do you have? We did a lot tonight. I'm very happy about the burrito. I know it looks a little bit messy, but we were able to. Ooh, Lisa made ginger ale with her soda stream. That sounds yummy. Anybody like ginger ale, ginger beer? Any of those flavors? Mm-hmm. Mm. Salsa, so good. Oh my goodness. Mm. Y'all, that 7-layer burrito is so good. Not only did the flavors meld together, believe it or not, after all that soda stream wrangling, it's still kind of warm on the inside. And when the tortilla is still crispy. Mm-hmm. Oh, so what do you all think I should do when I'm in London? I'll give you my commercial as we close out, unless y'all have any questions. I've booked a proper English tea. Definitely want to do that. You all know I love a good tea service. Harder than it looks, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna do this again. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Got my Airbnb. And some nice dinners. And I'll take you all with me. Lisa says we don't do Valentine's Day in our home because you don't like flowers or chocolate. Mm-hmm. And you know, this time of year, it's just so overpriced and so stressful. I'm like, make every day Valentine's Day. That's how I feel. Shout out to the Maggie water. So good. Oh, yeah. I love holidays. I love celebrating, but I just don't want it to be stressful for anybody, you know? And then overpriced just because there's no need for that. All right. So let's see what else we've got going on. Fish and chips. I know I have to do it while I'm there, right? Mm. Mm. So good. Yes, I've been before. I definitely look forward to it. It'll be a nice getaway. The only thing, English food is not really known for being very flavorful. And when I had fish and chips when I was in London the last time, it was quite bland. Like I think most of their food is, which is fine. So if somebody knows a good place in London to get really flavorful fish and chips, but if they're just like battered and fried, yeah. Been on the London Eye. I used to work for the Coca-Cola company. It used to be called the Coca-Cola London Eye. It's an incredible Ferris wheel. Yeah, I have no issue with heights. We talked about that in one stream, our irrational fears. My irrational fear is sudden movements, like don't jump out at me, any of that kind of stuff. I don't like that. A walking tour, that's a good idea. Let me know one that you recommend because I'll have plenty of time. I'll be working. I'll take my laptop. Lisa says, try a traditional English meal. What are they known for, though? We got the fish and chips. I definitely will do the English tea, a proper English tea. I've booked that, and I've booked Hello Keto Diet. I've also booked breakfast at Tiffany's, but English food. Of course, we don't judge anybody else's cuisine, but maybe if I get something traditional that has a history that I can tell you all about, that might be good because you all know when I'm not in the kitchen, I do my dining documentaries and take you with me. All right. So Tracy likes the fish and chips where? At the London Eye? Mm. Mm. Happy to give them a try. So good. If y'all like Latin flavors, turn your 7-layer dip into a burrito. Thank me later. So good. Day 2. Lisa says go to a pub. I'm not a big drinker though. Is it for the ale or is it for the food? Okay, Lisa says eat what the locals eat. Okay. And the Ferris wheel, you went on a Ferris wheel in Vegas? Go to a pub for the ale and the food. I'm not a big drinker, but I will try. I am going to the Royal Albert Hall. Y'all know Maggie likes the artistic things. So I will see a show at the Royal Albert Hall and signed up for a tour there. So that'll be nice. So we'll see. I don't know if the pub crowd is really Maggie's crowd. I am going to go to Harrods, not for shopping, just for browsing. Tracy went to walking tours in France and in Czech Republic. Yeah, when I went before, I was with the tour group. All right, everyone, let's see. What else? So tomorrow we've got Cooking with Aisha. Again, thank you all so much for helping me to monetize my passion for food. Clearly, I'm greedy. If you want to know how I got monetized so quickly, you can check out my course. I do have a course on how I got monetized on YouTube in 4 months. Y'all know I'm a proud student of Lead Attorney, and it usually takes most YouTubers, Instagram, usually takes most YouTubers a year to get monetized, and I was monetized in 4 months. Tracy says, fish and chips in London was good. You just don't remember the name of the place. That's okay. Oh, the locals eat at pubs. Okay. I'll ask. They say ask your Uber driver. I'll ask some locals. What do they like? Oh, the pubs are just fun to go to. People watching? Okay. So good. So, anyway, the course is $50. It is 2 hours of content broken up over 15 different videos, and I've gotten really good feedback that is great for beginners. So if you have a channel and you're not monetized yet, or you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, then you can preview it for free and you have lifetime access if you decide it would be good for you. Tracy says you went to a really nice store. All right, if you remember any of these names, excuse me, I'm a planner. I am going to go to Harrods. I know that's a big English store. And we'll see what else we can get into. But we've got some time. I'm about a month out. So in the meantime, we will continue as we go. If you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing, whether you're watching live or the replay. I do stream every day, usually cooking, always eating, greedy. But if I'm not cooking, I do share with you all what I'm learning on my journey. So I have 3 channels. Maggie the Substitute Teacher. This is my cooking channel. I stream every day here. I have a second channel called Teachable Moments with Maggie. That's where I'm kind of chronicling elegance and etiquette journey. Believe me, I need it. I've done a lot of work, taken a lot of classes. So that's what you'll find over there. I also have an almost free Patreon. It's $1 if you're interested in some of that stuff behind the scenes. We meet twice a month for the Elegance Club every other Wednesday. And I share with you all different things that I've learned in the space. And then the third channel is the Wives Club. For those of us who met in the Kevin Samuel space, I like to create a community of those of us sharing with each other. Our chips are still holding up good, holding up well. Guac and salsa. Mm-hmm. Mm. All right, Lisa says go to a grocery store to compare. Tracy says go to Harrods. Yes, Harrods was on my list. I'm definitely going. Very nice London department store. Never been there. Out of my range. But they have restaurants inside, so I'm going to take you all with me. I will stream every day while I'm there, or every night, or whatever it turns out to be. And that's where I'm going to do the breakfast at Tiffany's at the top, or wherever it is in Harrods. Mm-hmm. All right. Last chip, everyone. Our chips were a success. We'll see tomorrow if our chocolate cake was a success. Our Maggie water was a success. Our burrito was a raging success. And the chips, we've had them before. Greedy. I just love good food. Of course he comes in. I'm sitting here stuffing my mouth. We did make cake, Brandon. I have applesauce cake. Y'all don't want to see the applesauce cake, do you? So we made a cake. It is a fridge cake made with gelatin and cocoa powder. So it's sitting behind me in one of those containers. And it's got to cool, and then we put it in the fridge, and then we cut it up. So these are the sugar-free protein cakes that I make. Really, really good. I haven't made the chocolate version before, but since you asked, I'll show you. Maybe I'll get a little slice of it out so you all can see. So this is the gelatin cake I make with applesauce. So it's basically the same way we made the chocolate cake. So it gives you the cake experience, but no flour, no sugar, no dairy. So I have this every morning. No, I've never been to the wax museum. That's kind of creepy for me though. I don't enjoy that. I don't know. I know it's popular, but I think it's weird to see statues of people. I'm sorry. I'm just old, y'all. I'm just, nah. But great idea. But I'll cut a little bit of this, put a little bit of whipped cream, put a little bit of sugar-free syrup on there. One second. Brandon, since you asked. Happy Valentine's Day. All right. Since I'm seated, I'm just going to do it here. Sorry, y'all, falling apart. Okay. So with these gelatin cakes, they are no-bake cakes, which means there's no oven requirement. You mix the ingredients and then you just cover it and let it cool in the fridge. But it gives you the cake experience. Kind of different, kind of spongy, but I'm going to show you. So we're going to cut. I'm not getting up. We've been up for a while. We did a lot, but I'm going to cut and let you all see. And I did let it kind of sit out so you can see. See that kind of like texture that we have here? Let me put it on the plate. Hopefully it doesn't completely dissolve. Oh, it fell apart. Shucks. Oh, you like the wax museum? Yeah, that's just not my thing. I think it's creepy. But it's incredible art. Don't let me judge. It's incredible art that people are able to make like replicas. So for your Valentine's Day dessert, we have our applesauce cake, and then this is our Walden Farms calorie-free, fat-free, sugar-free, the same pancake syrup that you see me using. My cake kind of fell, but we'll put a little bit of syrup on here if you like fresh blueberries or strawberries. And then our dairy-free whipped cream made from almond milk or coconut milk. Running out. Okay. It's not perfect, but it's made with love. So let me give Brandon a bite. So you can see we have our applesauce cake with gelatin. Oh my God. Y'all, I have this every morning. Unsweetened applesauce and unflavored gelatin. I have this every morning with coffee. And believe it or not, because it's got gelatin, it's got protein in it, it's kind of like a protein cake. So you see it gives you that kind of cake texture. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I've made several of these. I'll make a short so you can see it. But yeah, this is what I'm hoping for with the chocolate cake once it sets. So hopefully that answered your question, Brandon. I got your care package. Oh, and my best to your family. I heard what you said yesterday. So I'll be thinking of you all. Mm. Oh my God. Y'all, this is too much, too good, too late. So I'm eating my Valentine's cake. I was supposed to get a delivery, but just know that you all are my Valentine every day. I appreciate you being here so much. Thank you for all of the support. Thank you to Real Bravado Network for sponsoring the stream. Tomorrow I will be on Cooking with Aisha, so I'll have to post it. They have an almond version and a coconut version. So the same Ready Whip that makes regular whipped cream, you can get almond milk or coconut. So if you are dairy free or need to avoid cow dairy like me, there's lots of substitutes for you. Oh, Brandon's getting that. Oh, our parents, I'm telling you, aging and everything that comes along with it. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and clean up and let you have your evening. I will post the link for Cooking with Aisha tomorrow. So I will be streaming, but I might be streaming on her channel. So you all can watch me make the healthy pasta over there. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for being here and happy Valentine's Day. All right, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube classes.